Hi, welcome to Money Mindset for Women Who Desire Financial Freedom Without Stress. If we haven't met yet, I'm Dr. Beverly Wixon. I believe that everyone deserves abundance. I also believe everyone has money blocks. So yeah, you have money blocks whether you think you do or not. Everyone has them. Yet simple, practical exercises can help you clear those money blocks so that you can achieve the financial freedom that you deserve. Come along with me and let's find out a few things. Oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe. I help people, mostly women, who simply want to improve their finances. You know, we all earn an income, and many times we think that our problem is an income problem, that if people would just pay us more money, we'd have more money. But the fact of the matter is, that's not true. You don't have an income problem. You have an emotional attachment problem. And that emotional attachment is to past money mistakes and money beliefs. So I'm here to change that. So you might be wondering, what exactly happens if you work with me? You might be thinking that it's all a bunch of affirmations, or it's a bunch of woo-woo stuff with crystals and sage. And don't get me wrong, I do love me some woo. Or you might be thinking it's therapy and we're going to just deal with your past and heal your past. Or maybe you're thinking I'm going to make you make a budget. No. Or that I'm going to tell you have to scrimp. You have to live on rice and beans and grow your own food. And that's the only way you're ever going to save money. No, it's not any of that. None of it. So let me answer those questions before I get into what I actually do. Regarding affirmations, do you know you're saying them already? The words that you say to yourself, silently or out loud, and whether you know it or not, those are affirmations. So when you're saying things like, yeah, I never have any money. With my luck, I'll lose it. I'm not good with money. Those are all affirmations. You just don't realize they're affirmations because you think of affirmations as something you have to repeat every morning in a particular setting. So the first thing we want to do is change those sayings before we add in any kind of positive affirmation. So if you try adding in positive affirmations on top of stinky old poopy affirmations, guess which one has more power? Yeah, the stinky old poopy ones have a whole lot more power. And they will overpower those positive ones every day of the week. So together we change your thinking so that you clear out those stinky old poopy affirmations so that the positive affirmations now become as automatic as those old ones were. How cool is that? Now regarding the woo, I do love me some woo. Yeah, I love oracle cards and tarot cards and crystals and sage. I love all that stuff. But it's not what I talk about in my program. Simplicity and practicality are something that everyone can do. I don't want to change you and turn you into a woo-woo person if you don't like woo-woo. If you do like it, you can continue doing it. It's fantastic. But if you don't, simple, practical exercises are so powerful. I mean, honestly, this stuff is not rocket science. It's something that anybody can do. I was a high school English teacher. I taught some of this stuff to my students, my teenage students, and you know they weren't trying very hard. So these simple practical exercises that I deal with are so much more powerful than all the woo-woo that I could possibly throw at you. Therapy? No. I'm not a psychiatrist, not a psychologist, not a therapist. We may touch on your past and indirectly heal some wounds, but mostly we're going to work on your present and your future so that you can live the life of your dreams. If you really want to heal trauma, then please seek out a therapist for that. Budgets? No, I'm not a budget person. Most people honestly aren't budget people. There are some who are, and that's wonderful because they make great CFOs and CEOs and accountants and all those wonderful things. But most of us aren't into budgets. We don't like to budget because they're restrictive. And that's how I always felt every time I ever tried to make one in the past. I felt like I was being forced to only spend something. And of course, then I would just not do it and I'd blow it and then I would beat myself up. And so it doesn't work. I think what you need to do first is acknowledge and recognize the abundance around you. Instead, what I do is I work on tracking income. And once you've tracked your income and you start to see the abundance around you, then you can include a budget and track your outgo if you wish. Now, if you're a business owner, you do need to track your outgo a little bit, but it doesn't need to be everything, and you don't need to do it for your personal life as well. Maybe just for your business, so that you are on track and make sure you're making a profit. Scrimping? No. I do not believe in scrimping. I don't believe in living on rice and beans. I don't believe in being restrictive. Instead, what I do with my clients is we uncover your core values, what really makes you tick, things you really care about deeply. And then you start aligning that with your spending. And it becomes a very natural thing so that your spending shifts and you're not overspending. You are not out buying things that you don't need or even want. You're focusing your spending. And it's all natural and it's done very organically. And you end up saving a whole lot more money. How cool is that? So at this point, you might be thinking, so what are some of the topics you cover in your program? There's a bunch of them. We cover dealing with your past, current, and future relationship with money. So we do look at the past a little bit, but then we move forward into the present and the future so that you can change your relationship with money. We look at different ways where you can love and nurture money without worshiping it, so that you're not going against any major belief that you may have from the past. We talk about clutter. We talk about the abundance that surrounds you right now. We talk about language and how you can easily shift it. We talk about forgiveness, forgiving yourself as well as forgiving others without reaching out and contacting them to tell them you forgive them. We talk about the difference between forgiving and condoning. We talk about your dreams, your desires, your goals, and what fears you may have around achieving those. We talk about why every time you seem to have extra money, something bad happens to take it away. We talk about how much money you think you deserve to earn, as well as how much money you think you deserve to have in the bank, and where those thoughts may have come from, and how you can simply change them with practical exercises. We talk about your core values and how guilt has made you overspend, and your core values can totally change that. We talk about the beauty of compound interest. We talk about simple ways that you can save at excellent places where you can receive higher interest rates than you thought possible. We talk about creating homes for your future money, as well as teaching your children and future generations by your example. And we talk about all the good that you're going to do in life when you have that money, because it is my firm belief that when good people like you have money, the world is a better place for everyone. So if that resonates with you or sounds remotely interesting, let's book a call and chat about it. Let's see how I can help you. The link to schedule a call is in the description. I know there are a ton of YouTube videos out there vying for your interest every day, so I'm really grateful you chose to watch this one. Thank you so very much, and I really hope you found some value in it. And if you did, please let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway was. And also, don't forget to subscribe so you'll know the next time one pops up. Until we meet again, thank you so much and have a magically abundant day. Bye-bye.